Appealing specifically to the gay community hurt the city in the long run. Joining us, the executive director of Commercial Closet Association, Mike Wilke. Mike, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
What's the Commercial Closet Association?
We track gay representation in commercials, guiding advertisers to do a better job avoiding homophobia and stereotypes.
Is there a downside to this? Could this hurt? I mean, there are those who object.
I don't think so. I think only for a very small portion of the population. For the most part, this commercial is very tame. It's very friendly, I think, and even while it's groundbreaking at the same time.
This is apparently the first time a destination has ever specifically targeted the gay community?
In television.
In television.
There have been tons of travel destinations who've done it in print, and this is the first one to take it to the next
step. Has this aired much outside of Philadelphia?
No, not at all.
All right, so we're floating it here. I wonder what the response is.
Well, it's supposed to run in various cities based on a relationship with Comcast Cable.
Right. And we don't know. Now, $54 billion, that's the amount of money that the gay community spends in travel?
Yeah, travel's a lot more than the general population due to a greater disposable income and less encumbrance from children.
Was it a difficult decision to go with this, given the controversy?
No, there was very little controversy, and they feel very strongly about going after this market. There's a lot of opportunity to grow here within the market, and they're going for it.
Well, I'm just curious at what you're doing. I mean, you don't expect, no one's going to protest, no one's going to say, oh, this is terrible. People aren't.
I wouldn't say no one. There's always going to be somebody who isn't going to like something. But for the most part, most people probably won't even notice this commercial.
So $1 million 3-year campaign. Who came out with that line, get your history straight in your nightlife gay?
I think that was the ad agency.
That was the ad agency.
Yeah.
And they're pouring, how much money into this spot?
Well, the spot itself probably will get under $1 million altogether, but that's direct from them. They're going to go for co-op dollars. They're going to partner up with companies who already are interested in the gay market, like Avis.
Mike, I must have read now at least 12 articles here, and I still can't find out, is the city paying any money into this?
They are.
They are. How much? That's
I don't know how it breaks out exactly.
I don't think the city should.
The Convention Visitors Bureau is the one behind it.
Yeah, and there's one company that they describe as a private company, so I didn't understand whether, I don't know if the city should be involved in taking controversial positions. I think the city ought to probably.
Where's the controversy?
Well, about the gay lifestyle. That may be not to you, but for a lot of people, that is a controversial position to take, and that is, you even said it's groundbreaking.
It's groundbreaking because it's not been done. Doesn't make it controversial.
Well, but in the minds of a lot of people, they have very different views on it. I happen to be libertarian in as much as I don't really care what people do privately, but then on the other hand, you're selling sexuality in a sense with the ad. You're attracting a sexual component to this. So whether it's heterosexual or homosexual, it's still a controversial position. So in that sense, I don't see why the taxpayer should have to pay for a controversy.
Because the city can gain money out of it. It's a growth opportunity for them.
But it's not about money all the time, is it? I mean, do they have a responsibility?
For business, it is.
For financial responsibility? In other words, if they took out an ad and they were trying to attract heterosexuals, would that be okay?
They already do every day.
They do?
Absolutely.
And they target heterosexuals.
Every ad is targeted at heterosexuals. Very, very few are
aren't they targeted at
people.
I would think Philadelphia wants everybody to come to Philadelphia. I would think New York wants everybody to come to, but this is targeting one specific community only.
Niche advertising is intended to speak more directly to a specific audience. You do very well in a broad audience, broad medium, broad advertising, but you do better if you're reaching niches with niche advertising.
No, I just think for the most part, if they're going to spend taxpayer dollars, they should just go after everybody, not go after one community. I mean, would it be wrong if they went after the Hispanic community, the African American community, then they go after the gay community? Why don't they just go after everybody?
In fact, they have a minority-specific ad in their new campaign as well.
Yeah, but I think that you missed my point. But they're doing this specifically, and I don't think they should do anybody specific. I think they should just go after everybody. Wouldn't that be all right?
Well,
I guess we can't bring sexuality into it.
Well, it's not just about that. It's about speaking to a niche group.
No men and women in ads together then. Thanks very much for being with us. Sure. Appreciate it, Mike.